Shall we start, Manu?
Yeah.
Okay. So, like in the previous session, we were discussing about the line integral, right? In the last two session, we have been discussing about the line integral and what is the advantage of having line integral and what are the disadvantage of line integral. Can you summarize that? What actually find out uh, through line integral? What we actually find out?
Uh, so you can find out like for a region like which is like a wire, like a this thing,
Curve.
the the
An
curve.
integral is along a curve. Yeah.
Yeah, the
Yes.
like the mass. If you've got the mass density function, you can find the mass, or you if it's in a conservative field, vector field, you can find the work done.
Yes. So
Basically.
through line integral, basically we find out the work done over the vector field, right? When we want to
Hmm.
move a particle from one point to another over a vector field, the work has to be done, and the line integral find work for you, right? So, like in the first session when we were started line integral, there the line integral can find the work done along the curve in the vector field.
Hmm.
We didn't discuss about what type of vector field we had at that time, right? And there, if we have a the curve was given, the curve is given in terms of the segments, right? And we found the work done along that segment in the given vector field, right? Through the given vector field. Now, in the last exactly in the last session, if the vector field is conservative, that line integral become easier, isn't it? If the vector field is conservative
Hmm.
vector field, we could write capital F is equal to del F, and that's easy our job, right? Because we can simply plug
Hmm.
the endpoints to find out the work done, isn't it?
Yeah.
If the vector field is
Yeah.
non-conservative, if the vector field is non-conservative, we can't have that relationship where F is equal to del F, isn't it? And the only one way
Yeah.
is left, and that is we have to do the parameterization to figure out the work done, right? Parameterization of the given curve or the line segment, as well as we have to find out the parametric equation of the vector field also, and we find out the dot product to find out the work done, right? Now
Yeah.
we are entering into the new concept today, that is Green's theorem. Okay. Now, if what happen if suppose my vector field is non-conservative, okay, along the curve, it is not a line segment, it's a simple closed curve. Like if suppose we are given simple closed curve, and we have to find out the work done along this curve from one point to another, and the given vector field is conservative, then what would be the work done? We did this problem in the
Zero.
last session. Zero. Perfect, very good, Mano. So the work done,
Zero.
yeah, work done along the simple closed curve in through the conservative vector field will be zero, right? But what about if we don't have
Yeah.
conservative vector field? If we have non-conservative vector field, then what would be the work done along this curve, along this simple cyclic curve? What would be the work done? So that problem is dealt with Green's theorem, and that's like it's very easy to understand. And like I didn't really like the line integral because there we have to find out the parametric equation of the vector field and the given curve. I didn't really like much. And why? Because if you have a Green's theorem, if you understand the Green theorem, you will definitely be with me. Did you like the line integral? The idea was like we have to integrate two different variable with single integral. Did you like that much? We have to convert it into parametric, isn't it?
I I I found it fun though.
Ah,
I
you
don't know.
found
It was
it
fun.
fun because I taught you, no?
Yeah, agreed.
Okay, so okay, let me put up one term here that integral p dx plus q dy. Okay, what is this?
Oh, this is a way of solving the differential equation.
Uh, no, not exactly. What this
Didn't
find for us? Where
we
p
did
and
this?
q, we have certain the p and q, like it is discussed in vector field, right? So
Oh,
what
I'm sorry.
this
For a
integral
second with
actually?
the I got I
Yeah,
got confused with that paper three thing we
yeah.
used to do
Okay.
in paper three where you e to the power.
Hmm.
Yeah.
So what exactly this line integral find for you? Any idea? Okay. So what is P and Q that you know at least, right? That's the
Hmm,
X and
Yeah.
Y
P and
component of the
Q
vector field.
component. Yeah.
hmm,
P I cap, isn't it? P I cap plus Q J cap. Now, okay, you must be knowing this. What F dot dr? What this calculates for you?
this work done.
Work
Yeah.
done. Perfect. And what is this? The capital F, that's the vector field. Dr is the derivative of the vector, the curve, you know, along R, isn't it? Okay.
Hmm,
So what is R? R of t is equal to, can I write R of t as xi cap plus yj cap?
hmm.
What is R dash t? Since we have to find out derivative of R, what is R dash t? X dx,
So,
right? Dx
yeah,
dx I cap plus dy
Plus
j
H
cap,
plus.
yeah,
right? Can I take the dot product of f of x comma y with r dash t?
hmm,
That's nothing but f dr, right?
Mm.
So if I take the dot product of f and r dash t, what should I write here? Why can we take dot product here?
hmm.
Why can we take dot
Um,
product?
Both are in vector form, right?
Both are vector, very good. So both are vectors. So if we take dot product, so we'll get p dx plus q dy.
P dx plus Q dy.
hmm.
Okay,
Yeah.
and if I apply integral here, then what this calculates for us?
The work done.
The work done. So this will also give us the work done, isn't it?
Hmm.
Right?
Yeah.
So this is the another way of representing work done. Got the idea here? Now, if
Hmm,
suppose this curve, the given curve is simple closed curve, okay? If the given curve is simple closed curve, then this line integral is replaced by, can you notice what I did here? The
oh,
circle over
surface
integral
integral.
sign, okay? Because the region, the curve is simple closed curve, okay? So the line integral becomes like this, circle over the integral, okay? So now write sum of it. Okay. So this P of P dx plus Q dy has a curve C that encloses a region on a plane, and C is a simple closed curve that is travel in the positive, and if suppose that closed curve is in positive direction, that is called counter clockwise direction. Okay, then the line integral this becomes this. Okay, where I put circle over integral sign. Now what will be, okay, what will be the work done? See, this gives us the work done, isn't it? That we just verified. This calculate the work done for us, right? So what will be the work done if the vector field is conservative? Since this is the
Zero.
simple closed curve, yeah. So if the
Zero.
vector field is conservative, then the value of this line integral will be zero, right?
Hmm.
So it means, see, whatever we are going to learn next here, it is more appropriate for non-conservative vector field. It will definitely prove, like it will definitely show you for the conservative vector field, like I'm talking about the Green's theorem. So the Green's theorem will definitely tell you,
Hmm.
like it will always, if this integral will is equal to zero, so Green's theorem will always tell you that the given vector field is maybe conservative vector field. Okay, but mostly the Green's theorem is applied to non-conservative vector field over the closed curve, over the simple closed curve. Got the idea here? So I have not yet given you the formula for the Green's theorem. So write down the Green's theorem, what it actually talk about. A line integral for a simple closed curve is equal to, okay, did you find this line integral easy or the double integral? Which one is easier?
I think double. We are more used to it. We've done a lot of double integral.
Double integral. Yeah.
Double. Even I vote for double. So basically, see, we are talking about region here, isn't it? See, this closed, simple closed curve is now converted, like it's closed curve. Are you getting that? It's closed curve. So that
Hmm.
gives you the region. It's not closed yet, isn't it? It is not closed curve. When
Hmm.
I connect this, it will be closed curve. Okay. So
Hmm.
this closed curve
Yeah.
talk about the region. It gives us the region. Okay. And since single integral, like this line integral also have double variable, it also has two variables to deal with, right? So why not we use double integral instead of the single integral? Why can't we use double integral? So since we have a region, like in the in the previous lecture, there were no region, there was just segments, like this, there were just segments, isn't it? There were no region. So we had only one option. That's the line integral should be applied. We have to use the line integral because we don't have the region. For region, it should be bounded, isn't it?
Hmm.
Right? So if we have a simple
Yeah.
closed curve, it means we have a region now, right? So we can apply double integral over the region that curve contains. Okay. So this line, Green's theorems talk about the conversion of this line integral to double integral over the region, provided there must be simple closed curve. Okay, so what Green's theorem says is this line integral, what this calculates for you, work done, right? This is work done. What I've written here, this will calculate work done for you, right? So this line integral can be converted, okay, to double integral over some region R, del q upon del x minus del p upon del y dA. Okay, and this region R has to be need to be closed curve. So this is the nice relation given by the Greens. Okay, and this, like, it reduces all our working here. We no need to find the parametric equation if the given curve is simple closed curve. If it is open, if it is not simple closed curve, then we have only two choice. What are those?
Line integral.
If vector field is conservative, then we can use that, the property, right? And if vector field is non-conservative, then we have only one choice, that is we have to find out the parametric equation, right? So
Yeah.
so that's why this is very important, because it does not restrict the discussion for like with conservative or non-conservative. It is applicable to both type of vector field. Okay, now just let me know one thing here is, what is this? Did you notice what I've written here? What is this? Del q upon del x minus del p upon del y.
The partial differential.
No, there is a suspense.
No, okay.
If suppose the vector field is conservative vector field, what this line integral should be? What would be the value of this line integral if my vector field is conservative
Zero.
vector field?
Zero.
So if for
Default
conservative
is zero.
vector field, this should be zero, isn't it? This should be zero.
Yeah.
And this is the condition
Which
of
means Q,
curl
which
is
means
equal to
del
zero.
Q by del X is equal to del P by del Y.
Yeah, this
Yeah.
was the condition of conservative vector field only, where curl should be equal to zero. Curl of f should be equal to zero. And what was curl?
Yeah.
What was curl?
Del X is equal to del P by
Yeah.
del Y.
Yes, del q
Zero.
upon del x minus del p upon del y should be equal to zero. This was the condition, isn't it? So if we have a conservative vector field, this double integral will definitely give you the zero value, isn't it? The work done will always be zero. But if suppose the vector field is non-conservative vector field, then it will also give you the work done, isn't it?
Yeah.
So write down the closing statement of this. If we get integral is equal to 0, then if we get integral is equal to 0, what does that mean? The work done is
Zero.
0. And what type of vector field we have?
Conservative.
No.
Conservative.
No. If integral is 0, if we calculate integral is equal to 0, the work done is 0, but it is not the condition of having conservative vector field. The conservative vector field will
Hmm.
give you this part equal to 0 there itself. Means curl of f should be equal to
Hmm.
0. That is the condition of being conservative vector field. Integration may be 0.
Hmm.
The integral value may be 0. That shows the work done is 0. It is not talking about the
Okay. Okay.
it is not talking about the conservative vector field after calculating the integral. If it is conservative vector field, this part will be 0 there itself. It will directly tell you whether that the given field is conservative vector field or not. You got the idea here?
Hmm. Hmm.
Okay. So then it is not necessary that the vector field is conservative. For conservative, del q upon del x should be equal to del p upon del y. Okay. So you can like summarize the Green's theorem here. So Green's theorem deals with line integral over simple closed curve through non-conservative vector. Make sense?
Yeah.
First example. X cube dx plus xy dy for C, that's a triangle connecting these points. Okay. Now the nice thing about this Green's theorem is we can convert this line integral into double integral, isn't it? For the given closed region. Got the idea here? And we are like very
Hmm.
much expert, like we expertise in double integral.
Yeah.
Good. So let me know the value of p and q in this. Now can you compare this given expression here with what I explained you in the beginning? This also calculates work done for you.
Yeah.
So what is p and q?
Yeah. Yeah.
P is associated with
X
dx,
cube
X cube.
and Y.
right?
Yeah.
X cube.
X cube,
Yeah.
and q is xy, right?
XY. Yeah.
These are the components of vector field, the x component and the y component, right? Can will you able to write down the vector field here? What will be the vector field? What will be the vector field?
X cube. X cube I cap
X cube I cap plus xy j cap.
plus XY J cap.
Yes. So the enclosed integral over this integrand is equal to double integration over closed region R. See, region is always closed. So over R, what should I write here? Like what Green's theorem talk about for that part? That's partial derivative of q with respect to x minus partial derivative of p with respect to y. So what is partial derivative of q with respect to
Y.
x? Y. And partial derivative
Y.
of p with
Minus
respect to y?
zero.
0. So y
Zero.
minus
Zero.
0 dA. Okay. Now to simplify double integral, what we always do?
The region, right?
Yes, the region.
Hmm.
We always draw the region, and the region is defined by the triangle whose
Triangle.
vertices are 0, 0, 1, 1, 0, 1, right? So let's draw the region now.
Hmm.
So this is origin 1, 1, 0, 1. Okay, so let's
Yeah.
connect these lines. Okay, can you set up the double integral here for this region,
Yeah.
Mano? Is there any difficulty in this?
Yeah. No.
Okay, so let me know, dictate me the terms here now. Which direction you would like to choose first here?
So you start make the inner one
Hmm.
make the inner one y is equal to, so y is equal to x to y is no sorry I missed
Why?
one.
Can we take x
Um,
direction first? We can take, no? That will like easy
Hmm.
easy choice over here. So we can take x direction first. Let me know the limits here. That should be x. The inner integral must also return as x is equal to something to x is equal to something, isn't it? Because we are
Hmm.
integrating
hmm,
with respect to x first. So we are going from left to right. What is the equation of this line?
Yeah. 0 x is
X
equal
is
to
equal to
0.
0. So x is equal to 0 to,
Yeah.
and what is the equation of this line? Can you calculate that?
X is equal to y.
Y. So
X is
x is
equal to
equal
y
to,
y.
is equal to x.
or since we are going
Yeah.
along x direction first, so we'll write x is equal to y. And for the outer integral, that will be y is equal to 0 to y is equal to 1. That form the rectangle, right?
1. Yeah.
Now, you can easily calculate the value of this double integral. Please calculate it quickly.
Yeah.
1 by 3. Perfect. So what is this? What is 1 by 3 denotes here?
Region.
Region. This represent region, this value, or what?
Uh,
No, something.
work done.
The
Work
work
done.
done. This represent work done, right? I explained you this part. This is nothing but the work done. I converted this work done in the form of double integral by with the help of Green's theorem, right? If suppose I don't want to use Green's
Yeah.
theorem here, what is the other option? If I don't want to use Green's theorem, we are given three line segments.
Um,
Do you understand this? We are given three line segments
hmm,
from this to this, right? This to this, and
hmm,
this. So we'll have to like find out the work done along these line segments by the first method, right? Where we have to convert the equation in terms of parametric form. And then we find out the work done along each line segments. We find out sum of them, and that would be 1 by 3, isn't it?
hmm.
So this Green's theorem reduce our working here, isn't it? By using Green's theorem, we can directly find out the work done over this non-conservative vector field. See, if this part is 0, if we get 0 minus 0 or this part is 0, then this talk about something for vector field. What is that?
Could you repeat your
Yeah,
question?
could you repeat? I couldn't hear
See,
properly.
if this part is 0, right? Maybe
Uh,
0 minus 0 or whatever. If this part is 0, then what type of vector field we will have? Can we say anything about the vector field?
Yeah, conservative, right?
Conservative vector
yeah.
field, yes. Okay,
Yeah.
so this is the whole idea here. Now let's move to the next question. x dx minus 3y dy over a simple closed curve. Okay, so which term denotes p here and which one q?
P is 2x
So
and
x and
Q is
q
minus 3.
minus 3y.
Okay, so let's find out the double integral here. So what we find here after this, d partial derivative of q with respect to x, right? The y component
Yeah.
is
2.
differentiated with respect to x.
Mm.
The y component
0.
0,
0.
and
0.
the
0.
x component is differentiated with respect to y. See, do you remember the
0.
mixed derivative we talked about while discussing the conservative vector field? So we'll
Yeah.
differentiate 2x with respect to y, that is 0. So what we can say about this? We got
Conservative.
0 minus 0.
Conservative. Yeah.
So the given vector field is conservative vector field, and the curve is simple closed curve. So the work done is how much?
0.
0. Okay. So without defining the curve here, we can say the work done is 0. Why? Because we got 0 minus 0. We got 0 here at this place. That's represent curl is 0. Okay. Now do this.
It's 1 by 12. So,
Yes.
answer.
Perfect. Got Mana?
Mm,
Okay, let me dictate this step here. See, we always
so just the I got the wrong answer. I
you
got
got the wrong
just
answer.
the
Okay,
setup.
okay, okay.
Yeah,
The
just the setup.
setup. Okay, I just give you the setup here. This is P, this is Q. Okay, so the setup is double integral over region R, right?
Yeah,
2y, that is partial derivative of q with respect to
2y
x,
plus
2y minus
yeah 2y
partial derivative of p with respect to y is x square dA, right?
2y minus x. Okay, yeah, I did the my 2y minus yeah 2y
Okay,
minus x square.
yeah,
Yeah.
and to simplify the double integral, we have to draw the region. The region is
X is from 0 to y, right? X is 0 to y
x is
and y
0
is 0 to y.
to which order you took? Dx dy or dy dx?
dx dy dx dy
Dx dy. So
dx.
okay,
Yeah.
so this is the region basically. Dx. So x direction first. So x is equal to y to,
X equal to
don't do that, no. This is y is
y
equal to
to
x
y
square. No, no, don't do that. We always choose the easier one. So we'll choose
okay.
x y direction first here. Okay, y direction first. So in that case, we can write y is equal to x square. Okay, so the inner integral will be
Hmm.
y
X
is
y is
equal
equal to
to
x square to
x
square
square to
to y
x,
x
yes, 2y minus x square dy dx, and x is equal to
0 to 1.
0 to 1. So this will calculates what? What this calculates? What we calculate through this?
Work. Work.
Work. Yeah. So W is equal to this. We are right, Dev? Are we right here?
Yes, yes, yes.
Okay. So the answer will be 1 by 12.
12. Yeah. Got.
Okay. So let me write the next question. Y square plus cos x dx plus x minus tan inverse y dy. Know this. Know this integral. You can directly write x minus tan inverse y dy. Y is equal to 4 minus x square and y is equal to 0. Okay. So our region is bound by these two curves. Y is equal to 4 minus x square and y is equal to 0. We have to find out this line integral which calculates work done through some vector field. What is the vector field? Can you write down the vector field here? We haven't wrote the vector field, I think. So what is the vector field in this question? Can we write down the
Vec-
vector field here?
yeah,
What is that?
Yeah.
x square
Y
plus y square plus cos
square plus cos x I
I
cap
cap
Yeah, y square plus
plus
cos
x
x
minus tan
I
inverse
cap
y j cap
plus x
I
minus
cap
tan
plus
inverse y
x minus
j
tan
cap.
inverse
So
j cap.
this is the vector field. Okay. So the work is done through this vector field over the region or over the curve bound by this. Okay. We still find out the work done over the curve bound by this, right? Not over the region. It is converted into double integral, and we always talk about double integral over region, right? So that's why we required simple closed curve because it will give you the region.
So one of the terms when I'm
Yes,
solving a bypass,
by parts. Okay, not required. Not required in this. Okay, see. Okay, how do we convert this into double integral? Double integral over region R. Okay, what is the partial derivative of this with respect to Q? With respect to X, right? The Y component is
one,
differentiated with respect to X, that is 1.
one,
Yeah, 1 minus, and the partial
1
derivative
minus
of
2y.
V with
1 minus
respect to X, Y,
1 minus 2y.
2Y.
minus sin x, so plus sin. Huh?
2y na boss.
2Y, no, just,
Oh,
With respect
okay.
to y.
I made
Yeah.
a
1
mistake.
minus 2y. Yeah.
yeah. Now define the region and set up the double integral.
I'm getting an irrational negative.
Yeah, you can have
Minus
negative.
352 by 50.
Yeah, right.
Negative, yeah.
The work done is negative.
It's not a clean. Yeah, that I got, but it's not a clean fraction. 352 minus
Doesn't
350
matter.
by 15.
Convert it into decimal.
Yeah, even yeah.
So, okay, let me draw the region. This is the region, right? Minus 2 to 2. Y is equal to 4 minus x square. And this is y is equal to 0. So, please dictate the double integral here. The setup. We will go y direction, right?
Yeah,
So, 1 minus 2y.
d
Y is equal to 0 to y is equal to 4
dx. Yeah, y
minus
is
x
equal
square.
to 0 from 4 minus x squared. Yeah. minus 2
x
2
is
and
equal to
x equal to
minus 2
minus 2
to
to 2.
2,
2.
and the value of this
Mm,
is minus 352 by 50.
50. Yeah.
Okay, now solve the next one. X square y dx plus y cube dy c is joining this line segment and bounded by this.
So I converted into polar form.
No problem.
Um,
That was the requirement of the double integral.
So is the answer minus pi by 8?
Yes, right.
We get 0. Second last step, we get 0 to
0
to
to
pi
pi. Let me give you the
minus
setup
cos
here.
square theta d theta.
Minus r, yeah, minus cos square theta r dr d theta.
D. I'm talking about the I'm talking about the last, the main. Okay, yeah, I'm talking about
Okay, okay. The
the
steps.
second. The setup is minus cos square theta. Yeah,
Yeah, just a second. Minus 1 0 1 0. So which region you have taken? See, the circle may be below this, but we'll take any
yeah,
region. So we will talk about the above one.
yeah.
So minus x square, and what is x in polar form? R. So mine r
Cos.
cos theta. So r square. What is r? R is 1 in this case, right? So cos square theta r dr
So
d
minus
theta.
cos square theta r d theta.
R is
Yeah,
equal to
yeah.
0 to 1 and theta is equal to
Yeah.
0 to pi.
Pi. Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Okay.
Got that.
Then we'll differentiate this, we'll integrate this with respect to r. So minus 1 over
Yeah. So
2
we'll get
r
minus
square
cos.
0 to 1 cos square theta d theta 0 to pi, right?
Hmm.
R is the variable. No? What happened, Mano? Did you make mistake here?
Yeah, yeah. I didn't mistake with r. Yeah. Got it.
Okay.
Yeah.
So 0 to pi 1 by minus 1 by 2 minus 0 cos square theta d theta. Is it right there?
So I thought I changed my limits. I got the same thing,
Hmm.
but I for the same thing which I
You made
with
it
the x I
positive.
got 0. I had changed.
You made this
Yeah,
positive. Okay, no problem.
no, yeah,
Okay,
no,
it will
0 to
it
pi
will
by
eventually come
2.
out as whatever the answer.
Yeah,
So the integration. Okay, we'll talk about the integration here.
yeah,
That
yeah,
is
yeah. Uh, I think
1 over
yeah.
4 2 cos square theta. So 1 plus cos 2 theta d theta. So minus 1 over 4 theta integration cost is sine 2 theta upon 2 0 to pi, isn't it?
Yeah.
Minus pi will cancel 0. I'm getting pi by 4. The answer is minus pi by 8. So I must have done
So I got
some.
pi by 8.
So where did I
I
make
had to
mistake?
put another minus. Uh,
No, no, I'm getting negative
so
numbers,
so I
but 4 I'm getting here.
the mistake you made. The original function, sir,
Hmm.
before you start integrating is r cube cos square theta dr d theta. I think, because it's x
Yeah,
squared.
yeah.
So the
It's
r
R
becomes squared and then
R
another
squared.
r.
Yeah,
Yeah,
it's R
r
cube.
square.
Yeah.
Yeah.
It's r cube. So r 4 upon
Yeah.
4, right? So 1 over 4,
Yeah.
and then 1 over 4 into 2, 8,
Mm. Mm.
pi by 8, minus pi by 8. Okay, I took r is equal to 1 by mistake. It should not be that way. You should not change the expression there by plugging r is equal to 1. We have to integrate first, right?
Yeah.
Okay, now
Yes,
let's move
got it.
to the next question here. That's line integral 6xy dx plus 3x square plus ln 1 plus y dy, and the closed curve is x square plus y square is equal to 4. That is a circle.
Oh, so it's I think it's conservative, right?
Yes. So what should be the work done?
0.
0. So that will directly like tell you about whether the vector field is conservative or not if you find this partial derivative. So partial derivative of q with respect to x is 6x minus partial derivative of p with respect to y is also 6x. So 6x minus 6x is 0, and it tells that the given vector field is conservative vector field. So over closed curve, the work done is 0, right? So always find out
Mm.
these
Yeah.
stuff first, and then try to define the reason and set up the double integral. Okay. Now let's talk about something else here. Is if what is this like? If we have a double integral, we know that this one dA. If we have one as an integrand, then that double integral will
It's,
give you the
it's the
area.
area.
It will calculate
Yeah.
area of the region, isn't it? So if like while
Yeah.
solving the line integral over certain closed curve, if we get 1 here, okay, if we get 1, what does that mean? We are calculating area, nothing else, right? We are calculating area of the region,
Mm.
isn't it? So this gives us the area of enclosed region, and that area is numerically equal to work done, isn't it?
Mm.
Okay, now we have this like from Green's theorem, we have del q upon del x minus del p upon del y dA. Okay, and the first form, or we, like the line integral which associated with this expression is this, isn't it?
Mm.
Okay, now if suppose we have area is equal to, you know, I see I want to set up like I want to have a term as an integrand here which is splitted like this. Are you getting the idea here? We have dA, we have dA, we have this double integral over region R, we have double integral over region R. Now instead of 1, see, because we cannot split 1 into two terms, we can split. But ideally we take 2 and I want to split that 2, okay, in such a way like we get the like we try to get the that terms. Are you getting this? We want to get these terms, okay, which is the difference of two terms. Think like that. So if we have half double integral over region R, what should I write instead of 2 here? What would be the simplest thing we should write here instead of 2, which is associated with negative sign? There are a lot of options, but
I, what was it? I,
Yeah. Mm,
I wanted to
okay,
know
that
what
way.
should I write. Yeah, what should I write instead of 2 that is associated with negative sign, that is associated with minus sign, because I want to like I want this type of expression after double integral. Okay, I'm trying to explain you something new
Hmm.
here. Please understand properly. So
hmm.
we can we can change this 2 from 2 to 1 minus of minus 1, isn't it? We can write 1 minus
Hmm.
of minus 1 instead of 2, right? Now if suppose this is these terms are associated, okay, so del
Oh,
q,
okay.
understand, the climax is very interesting. So del q with respect to x, del q upon del x is equal to 1. So can we find out q? Because I want to find out this expression. Can we find out q? If I have del q with respect to x is equal to 1, then what is q? Del q upon del x is equal to 1.
X.
X, yeah.
X. Very good. So q will be x, right? Now if I have
Hmm.
del p upon del y is equal to minus 1, then what will be p?
Yeah.
Minus Y.
Minus y.
Minus y. Yes. So can I, if suppose we get this, can I convert this in the form of the line integral having these terms? So half line integral over region over closed region c p dx, p is minus y dx, plus q dy, which is x dy. Okay, now what this represent, if we have one here, if we have one here, what this represent?
Area.
Area of the
Area
region.
enclosed.
Yeah, the area of the region,
Enclosed,
right?
yeah.
So if we, this
Enclosed region.
area of the region is converted into this line integral, and the expression is this, right? So area of the region, the area of the closed region, the area of the, the simple cyclic region is nothing but this, according to like this steps which we have followed here. You got the idea here? Not yet.
Yeah. I got
See,
it. I got.
Okay,
okay.
good.
So if we have a closed region, let's talk about some closed region. See, the closed region is, I'm taking ellipse. Okay, please verify whether ellipse is closed or not. Is it closed region?
Yeah, it's close.
Yeah,
It's
yeah.
close.
Okay. So what is the general equation of ellipse? X square upon a square plus
X
y
square
square
upon
upon
a
b square
square
is equal to 1,
upon b square.
is equal to 1, right? Now to solve, like to understand this single like line integral, we should have parametric equation. We should have a single variable expression after one integral, right? Then we can like ideally solve the single integral. So we can find out the parametric
Hmm.
equation of this ellipse by setting up, or we can convert this like in form of circle. So x upon a is equal to what? Like now this becomes circle, right? So x upon a is equal to
mm,
what? Cos t, and
cos
y
t
upon b is equal to sin t.
sin
So this is the parametric equation of the ellipse, right?
mm, mm,
So x is equal to a cos t and y is equal to b sin t, right? Can we find out dx and dy from that? We have dx and dy in the expression. So can we find out dx and dy?
yeah,
Simple
mm.
differentiation.
yeah
So minus a sin t dt b cos t dt.
b
Okay.
cos t dt, yeah,
Yeah. So if we plug, so from this, like see, this represent area of the closed region. Got the idea here? This represent the area of the simple closed region, right? So if we plug these values over there, we can find out the area of the ellipse. What is the area of the ellipse? So let's find out. Let's find out what is the area of the ellipse. So 1 over 2. Okay, we'll simply plug those stuff there. Minus y. What is dx? And in fact, we have to convert that y in terms of parametric form also.
by 2,
So
yeah,
y is equal to b sin t and dx is equal to minus a sin t dt plus what is x? A cos t,
X is A T.
a cos t and dy is b cos t dt. Okay, so half integral.
it's not on the screen, sir.
Okay, so we have this b sin t. Have we done any mistake? Yeah, the expression has minus y. Okay,
Yeah.
so
Yes,
it
minus
should
b
be
sin t, yeah,
minus.
Well,
minus
So ab bracket sin square t plus cos square t dt
cost.
and half
Yeah.
ab t, and what is the limit here? Yeah, since this is the closed, are you getting that? Simple closed curve. So t is angular measurement that goes from 0 to 2 pi, isn't it?
Mm,
So if you apply the limit here, 2 pi, 2 cancel out pi ab. So this is the area of the ellipse. Okay, area of ellipse numerically equal to the work done along that ellipse.
mm,
Isn't it cool? Like through this double integral, through this Green's theorem, we can find out the area of the curve, area of the closed curve, not simply curve, it's a
mm,
closed curve. Did you understand the idea here,
mm.
Manav? Did
yeah,
you understand the idea here? What we are dealing with?
yes,
See, the double integral, if we
yeah.
have one at in this place, in the place of integrate, then
Then
it
it is an
calculates
a,
area for
a
area of the region, right? This double integral
that
calculates area.
yeah,
Now this double integral is associated with the line integral, right? That is associated with the line integral. So if we have one here at this place, so what are the corresponding p and q value if we have one, right? So that we try to find out
yeah,
through these steps.
one
So if we have one,
one and minus,
yeah,
yeah,
so that is minus y and x. So we have minus y for P and
mm,
x for Q, and that's calculate area of the region. At the same time, that line integral calculates work done. So the work done is nothing but the area of the closed region. So if like from next, if I in the next question, if I give you the region which is well defined, you know the area of that particular region. Suppose I give you the circle, you know the area of the circle, right?
Mm.
And in case like if you get
Yeah.
one, in case you get one, where del q upon del x minus del p upon del y, in case you get one over there, can you find out the work done directly? No,
No.
we
Uh,
can. No, that's nothing
you
but the
can, right?
area. That what the whole topic is
Yeah.
going on.
Okay. Okay. Yeah. 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 Okay.
You got the idea here?
Yeah.
Should I
Yeah.
recap this the whole segment again? See,
Yeah. Yeah. Got it. We won't keep it as one though, right? We adjust it to.
no, if we
We
get
adjust
one,
it and
if we
then.
get one while setting up that, let me put up the next
Hmm.
question on this. I think then it will be clear. X plus e raised to x sine y dx plus x plus e raised to x cos y dy, c x square upon 9 plus y square upon 4 is equal to 1. Now find out, like set up the double integral first. Let me know del q upon del x minus del p upon del y. What is del q upon del x? 1.
Oh, so this is conservative.
Are we getting 0 here?
Yeah. Yeah. I'm getting 0.
No.
Yeah.
Let me check. See, we will differentiate this
One.
with respect to,
It's one.
It's one. One. It's not zero. It's one.
yeah.
Sorry.
One. One plus e raised to
If
x
if,
cos
if
y
suppose
minus
if I get 0 over
e
there, then
raised
the
to
whole
x.
idea is ruined over there.
Yeah.
See, the derivative of this q
Yeah.
with respect to x is 1 plus cos
Plus
cos
e
y
raised
e
to
raised to
x
x
cos y
minus the derivative of p with respect
minus
to
e raised to
y
x cos y.
is with
Yeah.
respect to
E
y
raised to
is
x cos y.
e raised to x cos y
Cos y.
Yeah.
dy, not dy, dA. It is being converted into double double derivative. Okay, this term got cancelled out. Now, if we get one, what did I tell you? Like this is numerically equivalent to the line integral. Now, those stuff will not deal again because we know that the work done is same as the area enclosed by that closed curve, isn't it? And what is the simple closed curve here? That's the ellipse.
Ellipse. Yeah.
And what we found as the area of the ellipse, pi AB, where A and B are the major and minor axis, means half of major and minor
Hmm.
axis. So
So 6 pi.
pi 3 into, see,
Five. Yeah.
a square is equal to 9, a is equal to 3,
Three
b
into
square is equal to
three
4,
into
b is
two.
equal to 2. So pi 3
Three into
into
two.
2, which is
Hmm.
6 pi. So this is area,
Hmm.
numerically equal to area, but this is what? This is work done along the ellipse through the given vector field. Did you understand this? Yeah, Mano?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
So if we get 1 at integrand place, then there is something special. And what is that?
It's the area of that region. The
Yeah. Numerically, it's the area of the enclosed region.
Perfect. Very good. Let me put up last question here. C minus y dx plus x dy. C union of x square plus y square is equal to 1 and x square plus y square is equal to 4. Okay. What is derivative of x with respect to x? What is q? First of all, let me know. Q is always associated with dy
X
and
d
p is
by,
always
yeah, yeah, it's
associated
one,
with x. So
it's
derivative of
one,
x with
yeah, yeah,
respect to x is 1
it's one,
minus, and
one
derivative of
minus two,
minus y with respect to y is minus 1 dA,
Mm.
minus, yeah,
right?
yeah.
But I should get 1 here. No, I should get 1 at this
So we
integral.
take half,
So
yeah,
1 plus 1 is 2 dA. I'll
half and
take
then,
2 outside by half. I'll
Mm.
take 2 outside,
yeah.
1 d. I got 1 over there now, right? So what does that mean? That area is nothing but the area of the region, and that amount of work done,
Mm.
that is same as the amount of work done, right?
Yeah,
So let's find out the area of the region. For that you have to draw the region. So both are circle with different radius.
yeah.
Center are same. Radius is 1 and
Yeah.
2. Okay. So what is the area bounded by these two
Mm.
circle? As they said, union of this. So what is the area bounded by these two circle? That's pi r.
What does,
Um, that's
Pi r square, pi 2 square minus pi 1 square, and that is 2, 4 pi
3
minus
pi, yeah.
1 pi, 3 pi, 6 pi. So the work done is 6 pi. Yeah.
Hmm.
yeah.
Any doubt, Mano? You were asking something.
No, yeah, no, 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 I was just saying
Yeah. Union means
union is
what
the,
is the reason? Common
The,
reason. Union
the
means
ring.
the common region, isn't it? See, this is the region of the inner circle. This
this
is
is
the
the
region of
intersection. If the word was intersection, then it would have been the inner circle only, right?
the inner, no, bounded by.
Let's say the word was intersection.
Then there has to be some mistake
Then
in.
it'd be inner circle only.
It should be bounded by.
Inner
Yeah.
circle only. Okay.
No, no, it should be
Yeah,
bounded.
yeah, bounded by. Yeah,
Yeah.
that makes sense. Yeah, yeah, bounded. Yeah, yeah, that's fine. Yeah,
Okay. Did you understand this the whole topic properly?
yes,
Mm.
yeah,
Did
yeah,
I justify this topic?
Yes.
Okay.
yeah,
So what we learned today is like the thing which would not possible by line integral is possible by Green's theorem, right? Because we can find out work done
Mm.
through non-conservative vector field, and that is over the simple closed curve, right?
Mm.
yeah.
Okay. So we stop here and we'll talk about new like Stokes theorem and the remaining
So
part